Good evening and welcome to the Right to Life of Central California Christmas Dinner and Auction, our first ever live streamed auction. My name is John Girardi. I'm the Executive Director of Right to Life of Central California, and I'm joined this evening by Kopi Soteropoulos.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh,
thank you for asking me to be part of the event, and we are live. We're not pre-recorded. We are here live.
No, this is all live. Yes. Absolutely. It's a great day. It's a great evening for the Right to Life auction.
Certainly is, John.
Anyway, so thank you so much to Kopi for being here, as always. And thank you, all of you, for watching. This is going to be a great night. We're going to have a very fun night of honoring our honorees. Every year at the Right to Life auction, we honor a group of worthy honorees who have distinguished themselves in service to Right to Life of Central California and to the greater pro-life cause. We're also going to be remembering some great Right to Life heroes. In particular, we're going to be remembering our longtime devoted supporter of Right to Life of Central California, Debbie Bone. But tonight is about raising money for Right to Life of Central California. If you want to contribute to our silent auction, go to rtlcc.org, click the green registered bid button, and you can start bidding on silent auction items. And stay tuned. At the end of this portion of the broadcast, we will have our live auction, and you can bid on a number of totally awesome items. But with all that being said, we got to start with the first things, Kopi.
Absolutely.
So to start with the first things, we're going to hand it over. We're going to start this evening off the right way with prayer. So who better to do that than the Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Fresno, Bishop Joseph Brennan, who will start us off with a prayer for the evening. Here's Bishop Joe.
Reminds us that all Scripture is good for teaching. All Scripture is good for praying as well. So on this wonderful evening where we celebrate life, in our prayer we remember a life that was given to us over 2,000 years ago. This is from St. Luke, chapter 2. The angel of the Lord appeared to the shepherds as the glory of the Lord shone around them. They were very much afraid. The angel said to them, "You have nothing to fear. I have come to proclaim good news to you, tidings of great joy to be shared by the whole people. This day, in David's city, a Savior has been born to you, the Messiah and Lord." And so, Father, we thank you and we praise you for the gift of this holy word, for the gift of the Word made flesh, for your Son, our Savior, is a child born for us, a child welcomed into the world, who has made all of the difference in the world. So continue to keep us grateful for the gift of life. Continue to give us strength, wisdom, and courage to defend that gift anywhere and everywhere. And thank you for this evening. And bless our hearts with every good gift and with a generous spirit. And we make this prayer in the power and the presence of your Son, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Our thanks to Bishop Brennan for that wonderful opening prayer. I appreciate his emphasis on generosity of spirit.
That's where it comes from. Absolutely. Starts with his spirit. Absolutely.
Also, generosity of pocketbook would be nice. That would also be nice. Okay.
Spirit and pocketbook. You can't go wrong with those two.
Can't go wrong. That's what this whole auction is about. Spirit and pocketbook. Let's see. Yeah, you got any cobwebs in there?
Oh boy, they're piling up.
All right. Okay. After Bishop Brennan, we so appreciate Bishop Brennan for giving us that opening prayer. We now want to turn it to a group of people who are really important volunteers to Right to Life, our Board of Directors. The Right to Life Board of Directors are a very selfless group of individuals who contribute their time and their energies to help guide the organization provided with oversight. Here is our board chairman, Kevin Goring, giving a welcome message to all of you.
Good evening, and welcome to the 32nd annual Christmas auction for the Right to Life of Central California. We couldn't be more excited to have you all with us tonight on such an important event. It's going to look and feel a little bit different this year, but we are super excited about where we're going to get together as a community. So grab that glass of wine and your plate of food, and we'll pretend that we're all celebrating together. My name is Kevin Goring, and I'm the president of the board. On behalf of the rest of the board and the staff at Right to Life of Central California, thank you sincerely for taking the time tonight and joining us at this important event. We'd also like to celebrate the Cameron siblings, who have been such an important part of this organization. We'll be celebrating them throughout the night, but Susie, Paul, Andy, Marianne, and Moke, thank you for everything that you have done. So again, welcome. Thank you for spending the night with us. We look forward to having a fun and very impactful night together. So thank you.
Our thanks to Kevin for those kind words of welcome. All right, Kopi. Now, we got to give everyone the game plan for the evening.
Absolutely, because we have a lot of things to do. We're going to be for a good, almost 2 hours.
Exactly.
So, just sit back, relax. By the way, in case you have some friends that may not be watching, give them a call and say, hey, check this out. I think you're going to like it, and you can help.
Yeah, share the YouTube link. Send them to rtlcc.org. The link to the YouTube stream is right there on the homepage of our website. Okay, so here's the agenda for the evening. So first, we've got our presentation for the evening. During this presentation, we'll be sharing with all of you various stories about what we do at Right to Life of Central California. We'll meet with some Right to Life supporters. We'll show you some of the great initiatives that we're starting here at Right to Life of Central California. During the course of the evening, you can continue bidding, and you can continue bidding until tomorrow in our silent auction. Again, go to rtlcc.org, click the green Register to Bid button, and bid on some of the great items. We'll highlight some of those great items throughout the night. And also, after this part of the broadcast is done, we'll have a quick five-minute break, get a glass of wine, take a bathroom break, and stay tuned for our live auction, which will cap off the evening. We'll have several awesome live auction items.
Beautiful. We have 8 items, and I'll tell you what, you don't want to miss out on these because they are every year that when we have the live auction, of course, in the past at the convention center, just beautiful items, and it continues again this year. So stay right there because you do not want to miss these live auction items.
Absolutely. All right, so we've given you the how to give money. I want to give you the why to give money. So why should you give? What is it that we do at Right to Life of Central California that you should give to? What is the reason for giving? Well, there's a lot of reasons for giving at Right to Life. First, we do a lot of work in education. Traditionally, that's always been what we've done. But beyond just education, we've added in a new ministry at Right to Life of Central California. It's our outreach center, This is a new building that we've established that's right next door to Planned Parenthood. And from this building, Right to Life employees and volunteers reach out to women and couples who are entering and exiting Planned Parenthood. From this outreach center, at which we staff several days a week, we have managed to convince several women not to have abortions and to keep their babies. We know of at least 3 confirmed pregnancies that were going to end in abortion that have instead ended in beautiful children growing up to loving mothers. Your support of Right to Life literally saved those lives. And that's why we're asking you to give this evening, because this new initiative, this Outreach Center initiative, is kind of over and above a lot of the stuff that we've already been doing. And it's not cheap. We have to pay rent. We have this beautiful space in there for our volunteers to have signs and resources to hand out to women and couples going in and out of Planned Parenthood. We have a private room in the front of the building where our sidewalk advocates can talk to women directly. And so what we're asking you is, in addition to what you paid for your ticket or your sponsorship or for the silent auction items, maybe consider making over and above a straight up donation, a simple donation to help us support, in part, this Outreach Center initiative, because it's so critical, because we're really moving beyond just education to being on the front lines of the abortion fight. And so throughout the evening, we're going to go to this appeal. We have an appeal going where we're shooting for a ballpark of $50,000 for the evening. As you can see, we already have a good chunk changed, almost $6,000, and we'll show that throughout the course of the evening to see where it goes. Look, this is over and above what we expect to make from the auction. So look, if we don't get to $50,000, we don't get to $50,000, that's totally fine. But if you can find it in your heart, maybe you thought, well, I don't know that there's anything I'm too interested in the silent. I don't know that there's anything I'm too interested in the live. Maybe consider just making a straight up donation to support what we do. Maybe for you, that's $50, and that would be wonderful. Maybe for you, it's $10, and that would be wonderful. Maybe for you, it's $25,000, and that would be wonderful also. But just know that every dollar you give is deeply appreciated, and it's not just going to a good cause. It's going to perhaps one of the best causes imaginable, to save innocent human lives from abortion. So with that, I want to introduce to you the ways in which we at Right to Life of Central California engage our community through our sidewalk advocacy ministry and through 40 Days for Life, our 2 times a year where we, for 40 straight days, are outside of the Planned Parenthood interacting with women and couples as they come in and out. Here's the tape.
40 days for me is a day 1 through 40 of just watching miracles happen, just by having people praying nonstop and having a presence out here.
We are pro-life, and we want to see if we can intercept anyone going into the clinic to maybe help influence to change their minds, that they would want to keep their babies, because once they have the loss of that child, their life is never the same.
I think they go in there not knowing what else to do, and they're told this is what you're gonna do. This is the way to fix it. And it's a shame because it doesn't fix it and it doesn't end right there.
It stays with them forever. They think it's a quick fix, but it's not. They have options that they're probably unaware of.
Most people don't willfully choose to have an abortion, but because of certain circumstances in their life, they may feel pressured or trapped to come. And so the more positive and supportive and loving we can be with our message, the better it is, because one is more likely to respond to a positive message than one that's shaming or condemning.
The mothers could not believe the amount of love they had. And it was really impactful because one of them said, somebody told me that pro-life people only care about birth. And she broke down crying and said, thank you so much for caring about me and my baby and my family.
If we pray and ask for intervention, the Savior will help us to inspire people to think about it. Just think about it. Think of what you're doing. The choices have already been made. Now let's deal with the situation. If you need help, we can help.
We've had sidewalk counselors on our staff who I think have been able to help support several women. One I know just recently delivered a baby, and Right to Life has given a baby shower for her.
I mean, that is a relationship that I'm so grateful for, that they trust me enough and Right to Life to pick up their phone after having their baby and sending you a message of gratitude and sharing their joy for their baby. These are our new friends. And that's what 40 days is. It's just miracles happening just by being here with prayer.
You know, Kopi, one of the incredible things we've learned is that Planned Parenthood has admitted in testimony that they've given to the California legislature that when pro-life advocates are outside of their clinics, the no-show rates at Planned Parenthood skyrocket. So while we know definitively, because we've thrown baby showers for them, we know definitively of 3 mothers who've decided not to have abortion, we have no idea of the much broader impact that our organization has had in helping save lives.
But the thing is, you're giving people the information to make maybe a more educated choice.
Right.
You know, and it's up to them what they eventually want to do. But at least they're finding out that, you know, here's something else that I can do besides an abortion.
Exactly.
You know, so that's
and
why you're here.
It's a beautiful thing, and that's why, you know, that's why we do what we do. We're on the front lines fighting for the right to life. All right, folks. Now, at the end of this portion of the broadcast, before the live auction begins, we have something special for you. We're going to have a special prize drawing for a beautiful, lovely David Yurman bracelet. Now, Kopi, I hope you win this, because this would just match your season beautifully.
You know, I can hardly wait.
Okay, so Kopi's going to be pulling it out of the spinner. Hopefully, you know, he doesn't, you know, pull his own name out with no shenanigans. But stay tuned for the end of this portion of the broadcast. Before we get to the live, we will pull the drawing for who wins the beautiful David Yurman bracelet. So stay tuned for that. All right, Kopi. Now, we need to talk about our honorees for this evening.
They're important.
They're important, exactly.
They're very important.
So we want to talk about the Cameron siblings, the 5 Cameron siblings: Andy Cameron, Paul Cameron, Marianne Angelillo, Susie Orlando, and Mark Moak Cameron. Now, the Cameron siblings are carrying on the great legacy of their parents, Mark and Janet Cameron, who are former Right to Life honorees themselves and who were foundational members of Right to Life. And it's such an inspiring thing, Kopi, to see that we have like generations of Right to Life supporters who are continuing to carry on this legacy. So we wanted all of you, our supporters, to see the incredible work of the Cameron siblings and hear it in their own words, what Right to Life means to them.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining us virtually this year at the Right to Life auction, and hopefully next year we'll be back on for our first Friday in December in person.
The Right to Life organization has been a big part of my family for many years. My mom, Janet, and my dad, Mark, have been involved with it for decades, as have many of my family members.
We've been involved with Right to Life, my family, since probably the inception of the organization back in the early 70s, which has continued to this day.
First, it started with education packs that my mom would leave on the porch, and we had a milk box, of course, and my mom would leave them on the porch and people would come by and get them and do reports on Right to Life or just wanted information on abortion and the different procedures.
I can remember in the day in January on the Roe v. Wade Day, we used to go out there and hold up signs and a big cross along Blackstone and Shaw, and we used to hold up signs to support the organization.
I don't think there's any more important human rights issue, and I got involved because as a young child I saw a brochure that my mom was handing out to students, and it explained what abortion was, and I knew as a 4-year-old that was wrong, and I went with my Aunt Dottie and my mom, and we protested in Sacramento.
I believe there's strength in numbers, and there's comfort in numbers, that you're not on an island, that you're the only one that believes that abortion is wrong, and you have a whole community to stand with you, so you're not on an island alone. And I really believe that we're on the right side of history on this.
I can't believe that we're still fighting this fight, but we're going to keep at it until everybody knows that every life matters, that children are a gift.
I'll never forget the first time I heard my son's heartbeat in the womb at about 7 months. It was just one of the most touching moments of my life when I heard that heart going on the ultrasound. And I really believe that was a life there. And so I'd just like to thank everybody once again for this honor.
Thanks everybody. I hope you'll enjoy our silent auction items that we're offering, and that you'll continue to support the Right to Life, because it is such an incredible cause.
It's been a wonderful organization which does outstanding work, and we're very pleased to be a part of this and extremely, extremely thrilled to be honored.
Thank you, and have a great, merry, happy, blessed Christmas.
Well, we're so honored to hear from the Cameron siblings, and so honored for their service to Right to Life over the course of so many years. And, Kobe, it's not just us who think they're great. I mean, we think they're great, but it's not just us. Jim Patterson, our California State Assemblyman, sent this in. It was last minute.
Yep.
But he got it to us. It was last minute because I was saying, hey, can you send this in?
Well, you're a busy guy.
Well, I'm
you're
a busy guy,
but you know what I mean? You're decorating trees. I mean, you're
I know.
packages.
I wrapped every one of these packages right before the cameras started rolling. Anyway,
he was sweating. Didn't have time for a shower, though. That's
still
the
am.
problem.
Anyway, Jim Patterson, California State Assemblyman for much of Fresno and Clovis, was very gracious and wanted to send his own congratulations and to give the acknowledgement of the California State Assembly to the work of our honorees, the Cameron siblings.
Hi everyone, this is Jim Patterson, and it is always a delight to be a part of all the great work of the Right to Life of Central California. Thank you for your great service to our community and for raising high the banner of life. Congratulations to the Cameron family once again, but also to the siblings who are marching forward with all of the wonderful love, support, leadership for Right to Life instilled by Mom and Dad. So to the siblings, thank you. We are thrilled to see a new next generation of pro-life leaders taking up the torch for this cause. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Former mayor of Fresno.
The former mayor of Fresno, indeed. We're so grateful to Assemblyman Patterson for sending in that video and for the bust of Ronald Reagan behind him.
That was interesting.
Yeah,
that was interesting. I think his eyes were blinking. I don't know. I wasn't carefully.
I mean, if Reagan had started talking, that would have made that video even cooler. That would have made it even cooler. All right. So thank you so much to Assemblyman Patterson. Now, We wanted also to give a word of thanks, not only from our staff at Right to Life, but we also had some former staff who have gone on to do a lot of work in the pro-life field. And some former staff sent in their word of thanks for the Cameron siblings, and in particular to Marianne Angelillo. Marianne has been a board member of Right to Life and done a number of things. She was actually a fill-in director for a time when we were in between directors. So we have this video from two friends of Right to Life of Central California, Jonathan Keller, who is currently the CEO of the California Family Council, and Josh Brahm, the president of the Equal Rights Institute, both former employees of Right to Life of Central California, who wanted to send in their words of congratulations. Here's Jonathan and Josh.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan Keller. I am the CEO for California Family Council. It's really great to join you for this very special evening, even though it's virtual. I love this organization deeply, and I'm so grateful for the incredible work they're doing, serving women and children and families here in the San Joaquin Valley. And some of the most dedicated and faithful individuals are the Cameron family. Of course, that goes with Mark and Janet, but that especially goes for their children, Susie, Paul, Andy, Marianne, and Moke. You have carried the baton that your parents and your aunt and uncle, Howard and Dottie DeMera, and the whole extended Right to Life clan have set out. And you have just done an amazing job of making sure that the next generation has a model to follow. So thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you for everything you have done. God bless you all, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Josh Brahm, the president and co-founder of Equal Rights Institute. Some of you may remember me as RLCC's former education director. Marianne Angelillo remains a good friend and one of my favorite people in Fresno. No matter how tired or stressed out I was working the Walk for Life golf tournament, or especially that Christmas auction, I lit up whenever Marianne walked in the room. So Marianne, no matter how much you may want to deny it out of humility, you deserve every single kind of thing said about you tonight. You deserve to be honored, not only for the countless hours you've spent serving Right to Life of Central California, but also because you're just a really decent human being. Here's to you.
All right, thank you to Jonathan and Josh for those very kind words. But now, Kopi,
yes,
time to get to the meat of this evening. It's time to do some shopping.
That's right. That's right. So get the cha-ching ready.
Absolutely. All right. So let's take a look at some of the things that you can get by going to the Right to Life of Central California silent auction. Again, if you go to rtlcc.org, click the green register to bid button, you can start shopping for all this awesome stuff in the silent auction, including, this is in our Christmas section.
Beautiful.
This beautiful Mark Jacobs Holy Family Nativity. This sucker is 30 inches tall, and this can be yours. It's from Vertily. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, Kopi, I know you like ouzo.
Oh, I love ouzo. Now look at this beautiful, beautiful.
Now this might be a little too large of a container for you to drink ouzo.
I don't think it could ever be too large.
Okay, all right.
Well, look at that set of two decorative brass reindeer with bowls.
Okay, so you have the lefty and I'll have the righty.
Sounds good.
Now, we have these beautiful jeweled Christmas trees. Again, this stuff is high-class stuff.
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall. That's all. I mean, you're almost that tall.
Almost. I'm getting there. I'm still growing, though.
You're still growing. There you go. This designer nutcracker with a wreath. This guy's looking good. Again, almost neck to neck with Kopi.
And he's a foot wide, though.
He's
not quite there yet.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll get there.
I'm sure.
Okay. Now, this is a cool thing. Thanks, Gavin Newsom. He's about to lock us all down. If you've got a kid with a party coming up, how about a Christmas cookie decorating party in a box for 8 guests? This is a really cool thing. And you can get this in the Premier section. In the Premier section, you get some high quality stuff. Now, also in the Premier section, these beautiful Nambe Santa with reindeer. I prefer a flambe over a nambe
well,
myself.
you know, but together they're unique.
Well, sure. Hopefully the flambe won't light the nambe on fire. Anyway, an acacia and alloy reindeer collection with Santa. And also, now Kopi, this stuff for
canine essentials.
This stuff for a dog looks nicer than my own bed, my own toys and treats, my own smart. Okay, so if you love your dog more than you love John Girardi, get this dog a large Pendleton dog bed, dog toys and treats, Mr. Herzer's smart ramp, Palm Bluff Paws gift certificate. I'll also note, by the way, I'll also note in the Premier section that we didn't show that because my staff is working against me here. in the premiere section, you can bid on co-hosting the John Girardi Show with John Girardi, one episode.
When is that on?
Whenever you want, or
Oh,
whenever
that's
Gavin
awesome.
whenever Gavin Newsom lets us go back into the studio. So, but yes, if you go to the premiere section, that is another thing you can bid on. Again, rtlcc.org. And click the green register to bid if you want to bid on some of those awesome silent auction items. Okay, folks, we're going to head into a commercial break, a quick commercial break where we're going to acknowledge our sponsors. The sponsors are the people who basically have made this auction go. They underwrite
Big
the work
hearts,
of-
big hearts.
Big hearts, big hearts. And they underwrite the work of Right to Life. They underwrite this auction. As we're at the commercial break, feel free to refresh your YouTube stream so you can be as live as possible, or just take the little cursor there and drag it as far to the right as you can. We'll be right back after hearing from our beloved sponsors.
Thank you to you, Susie, Marianne, Paul, Andy, and Mark, for always being so faithful in trying to save babies' lives. You're good people and you come from a wonderful family, but you did this all on your own, and congratulations.
The Joanne and Charles Stevens family is proud to sponsor the Right to Life of Central California auction. We are so proud to honor the legacy of Joanne Stevens and called upon all of her friends and family to support the work of Right to Life of Central California and the legacy that her children have carried on. We also wish to honor Debbie Bone, a longtime Right to Life supporter who passed away this past October, for her spirit of love and joy that we will carry with us for a lifetime. God bless you all.
Well, we're back. Thank you all so much, and thank you to our sponsors again for supporting our work.
Thank you.
All right, now, Kopi, the foundational thing that we do at Right to Life of Central California is education.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the most important things in life.
Exactly.
Education.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Right to Life, actually, it's so foundational to Right to Life that actually our name, technically, if you go to the Secretary of State, is the Right to Life of Central California Educational Fund. That's actually the name of it. So we want to show our listeners the ways in which we at Right to Life equip our followers. Yes, we're playing off of our mission statement to engage, equip, and embrace our community. These are some of the ways in which we at Right to Life equip our supporters to carry on the pro-life message through education. The chief way in which Right to Life of Central California equips its supporters is through education. Indeed, education has been the centerpiece of Right to Life of Central California's work for decades. One of our chief educational initiatives, which has reached perhaps the most people, is Right to Life Radio. Right to Life Radio is our weekly radio program that airs on Power Talk 96.7 and AM 1400 right here in Fresno and Visalia. This program, which is also available as a podcast on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, and which is also available on YouTube in the full video format, reaches 2,000 listeners every single week. It has received hundreds of thousands of downloads over the course of the program's lifetime, and we're extremely proud of it. We think it is one of the best podcasts in the country, giving news and information about the abortion issue, and it focuses not just on abortion on a national level, but also at the state level and right here locally in the San Joaquin Valley. Right to Life continues to have an active presence at community events, health fairs, and more. We are a vendor at the big Fresno Fair every year, and we also have a presence at the Diocese of Fresno's Religious Education Congress, as well as the Central Valley Women's Conference. Through these events, Right to Life of Central California communicates its message to tens of thousands of people throughout the San Joaquin Valley. through literature that is distributed at these events, direct conversations we have, or even just showing kids the fetal development models that show the development of human life in the womb. Through all of these events, we are showing people the reality and dignity of all human life from womb to tomb. Right to Life is also promoting its presence in schools, churches, youth groups, and other settings with our new socially distanced friendly educational presentations. By putting together packets with books, lesson plans, pre-recorded videos, assignments, and more, we are able to provide churches, schools, confirmation groups with the resources they need to give the pro-life message to their young people in a form that is easily digestible and socially distanced approved. Right to Life also takes an active role in hosting educational conferences and events, whether it's our educational dessert, in which we host major pro-life speakers to address topics of critical importance to the pro-life cause, or less formal gatherings where we discuss important emerging questions in the political sphere. Right to Life does everything within our power to keep you, our supporters, informed about what's going on in the world of abortion policy. We are also having a more active presence on YouTube. During 40 Days for Life, we hosted our 40 videos for 40 Days for Life, in which I, John Girardi, hosted a different video every single day on a different topic within the pro-life sphere. Look for us on YouTube, just search for Right to Life of Central California, and you can see all of our videos there. As we said, education is at the heart of what we do at Right to Life of Central California, and we will never stop equipping you, our supporters, to transmit the pro-life message with love, compassion, and intelligence. Now, I don't know why we got that guy to do that video, but
you know what? His lines were memorized. He did a great job.
Yeah, there you go.
I think there's a future for him in this business.
There might be. There
Yeah.
might be. I think I should hire that guy permanently. All right. Now, folks, we know that people are watching this all across the San Joaquin Valley, and perhaps all across the Fruited Plain.
You never know.
I think my mother-in-law is probably watching. Hey there, Sue. But what we're going to do, a bunch of people are watching the auction broadcast from their homes. They've got their dinner from Pardini's, and we're going to check in live with one of those little home parties that's happening. I'm joined now by Right to Life supporter Sarah Goring. Sarah, how the heck are you?
Hi, John. I'm really good. I'm having a good time.
Okay, great. So, Sarah, just lay out the scene for us. How's your evening going?
My evening is great. I have my friends here. I have my family here, and I have my phone ready to go. We're bidding. We're eating. Thank you, Pardini's, and thank you, Annex. We're having a really good time.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks to Pardini's, Annex of Videos, all the people who've delivered.
Videos,
so many
everybody.
Yeah, we don't want to leave anyone out. We don't want to leave anyone out. But thank you to all of our restaurants who've catered for us. Now, Sarah, you talked about bidding. What are some of the stuff? What are the things that have really caught your eye? Anything special that you're bidding on?
Well, I'm a professional shopper, but I am in a bidding war with the Barbie stuff and that drone. I really want that drone, so I'm going to be fighting for it.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, now, what about the live auction? Now, I know you've got some things that you're looking at in the live auction. Are there some things that you're really wanting to hype up for us?
If you haven't looked at the live auction, you're missing out because it is amazing. I can't pick a favorite, but if I had to, John, you know I want that boat.
The party barge. There you go. Of course.
The party barge on Millerton, I think it is going to be a blast, and I want people to go for it.
Okay, well that's totally awesome. This is such a great way you can get all of your Christmas shopping done in one fell swoop. Thank you, Sarah.
100%, yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us, and hopefully you get that party barge.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you so much to Sarah for that. All right, so
Party barge.
A party barge. I know.
Wow,
I know.
man.
I mean, we should have just had you be on the party barge as one of the attractions, and people could have partied with you, bring some ouzo.
I could jump off, swim a little bit, come back on.
Exactly.
Oh
exactly.
my goodness.
All right, now folks, let's go back to the silent auction. Some of the awesome stuff that you can get there, and we're going to show it on the screen here. All right, this is in our Tots and Teens section. I mean, you might say, a snow cone. Who cares? No. This is a Kona Ice truck party. You can throw, summer's gonna get here before you know it. It's gonna be 1 billion degrees. We're not gonna have all this COVID restrictions anymore. Have the Kona Ice truck come to your house, Throw a whole party for your kids. If you've got a kid with a summer birthday, this is a blast for him or her. You can have also custom birthday invites and thank you cards and gift tags from our friend, Michelle Jacquard. Totally awesome package, the Tots and Teens section, the Kona Ice Truck Party.
That is a cool party.
It is. Actually, the guy who owns the Kona Ice Truck Party lives close to me, and I've walked past his truck all the time. So it's a very cool truck.
Do you go by every now and then and say, hey, what can you help me with today?
A little something for the effort, you know? All right, as we move on, now Kopi, this was actually what Kopi was riding to come to the Right to Life office to do the broadcast. This blue and black 22-inch Penny Cruiser skateboard. Very cool, very fun little thing for either your tot or your teen. Also, it's the kind of thing, my dad's an orthopedic surgeon at Valley Children's. This is the kind of thing that got me through college.
Well, next time I do that and I fall off, I know who to call.
Exactly. All right, moving right along. Now, this is a Hape doll family mansion.
Cute.
This thing is so huge, I could live in this thing. Or Kopi, you could live in this thing. I mean, this thing is enormous. If you got a girl who likes dolls, let me tell you, this is going to knock her socks off if this is under the tree on Christmas morning. So there you go. The Hape Doll Family Mansion.
Great items there.
They are good items.
Man,
also, hey, in the less fun department, if you need a shredder, throw something in the shredder.
Hey, what house doesn't need a shredder?
Everyone needs a shredder.
Are you
Hey,
kidding?
and if you need it, look, if you want to really ingratiate yourself with your wife, I've learned this. Get her a vacuum cleaner. Oh wait, no. All right, but if someone really wants a vacuum cleaner, this is a really dang good vacuum cleaner. The
Cordless.
Cordless. Who needs
Portable.
cords? Who needs cords?
You could go into business.
I know.
Door to door.
Exactly.
You make a fortune.
You know, if I screw up any more on this auction broadcast, I'll probably be selling vacuums door to door. Anyway, Germ Guardian air purifier, very useful if you live in a state that was on fire for 4 months.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, so UV light sanitizer filters the allergens, smokes, and the odors. Also good if you have some teenage boys in your house. So there you go. Another very useful
We
thing.
won't get into details there.
Yeah, well, you know, you can draw your own conclusions there. All right. So anyway, what we want to do right now, we want to go to our appeal. As we mentioned earlier in the show, we got $6,005. That's absolutely wonderful.
Good. It's getting up there.
Let's get that up throughout the course of the evening. As we're saying, if you feel pulled, have your heartstrings pulled a little bit to make a donation. Again, we're just trying to raise money a little bit over and above what we normally do during the course of the year in order to support our work with our sidewalk counseling ministry. All right. Now, Kopi, we're going to go to a little bit of more serious topic after you know all the silliness of the silent auction. All right. Now, one of the great things that we do at Right to Life of Central California, one of the things that we're actually most proud of, is our Rachel's Vineyard ministry. Rachel's Vineyard is this beautiful ministry that we at Right to Life of Central California, we're very honored to host it here in the San Joaquin Valley, which provides healing retreats for women and couples who have gone through an abortion. So we want to show you how we at Right to Life of Central California embrace our community, embrace those who are struggling following an abortion to find hope and healing.
My name is Patty Lametti, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I've been working with the Rachel's Vineyard Retreat ministry for the last, I want to say, almost 20 years. Rachel's Vineyard is a wonderful opportunity for women and men who have struggled with the pain of abortion. Because the process is designed in such a way, people are able to surface and release feelings that have been repressed for years and years, and most of those are feelings of sadness and grief, anger, guilt, and shame. The retreat also gives mothers and fathers and relatives the ability to actually go through the grieving process of the loss of that baby, which they haven't been able to do because usually in our society no one talks about what the aftermath of an abortion is for people.
My name is Ralph, and I'm 63 years old. And my wife and I, Deborah, we went to our first Rachel's Vineyard retreat back in 2003 and fell in love with it because of what it gave us. It gave us our life back. And after going through the retreat, we realized we found a home. This is where we want to be, and we want to be able to help other people that were lost through abortion, especially married couples, because it has a way of tearing families apart.
Abortion creates a traumatic wound with a constellation of symptoms much like that of post-traumatic stress disorder. Women very often experience these emotions and they don't know where they're coming from, but many of them have lives filled with emptiness, hopelessness, depression, sadness, unresolved anger.
You don't feel good unless you beat yourself up because you don't feel like you deserve to be happy. Look what you did. Why should I don't deserve to be happy. I aborted my child or my children. So the hardest thing about abortion, flat out, is forgiving yourself for what you've done. But it's possible. You will. And it's our cross to carry in this life. And it's a cross to carry once you've been healed through Rachel's Vineyard, that it's a cross you can hold your head up that you carry. Jesus carried his cross for us. We have to learn through him how to carry our cross that we have.
It really is a retreat designed to restore, renew, and rebuild lives. And so people have their pain transformed to hope and love, and they're able to reconnect to themselves, to God, to others, and to that lost baby or babies.
No, Kobe, we're so proud of a lot of the things we do at Right to Life, but it's really hard to top the work that our Rachel's Vineyard volunteers do. They're so selfless to
dedicated.
Absolutely, absolutely, they really are. All right, Kobe. Well, we got some stuff we're selling.
What?
We got some more stuff.
You're
we're gonna
kidding
sell.
me.
Yes, we got
We've
more.
been doing that all night.
We're doing this all night.
All right,
what is it? What is it?
What's
We're hawking
next?
stuff all night. All right,
Let's check it out.
Let's go to more stuff in our silent auction. This is our garden section. Now, the garden section has a lot of items generously donated by Brent and Patty John. Brent makes this stuff.
That's beautiful.
In his shop, and Patty tells him to make this stuff. So thank you to Patty for getting this done. Anyway, so this is a beautiful folk art 3-foot garden bridge.
Oh,
you
nice.
put that in your front yard. It's just a lovely little thing. We have this beautiful folk art low back sitting bench. Again, this is Brent John making all this stuff. He makes this stuff all year round for us, and so that we can sell it at the silent auction. And it's beautiful stuff, beautiful high quality stuff. Now,
And after he does all that, look at this.
exactly. Now, Kobe, this stuff is killer. Farmer's Feast boxes. We have these awesome boxes with a great high quality bottle of wine. We got nuts. We got chocolate covered raisins, all kinds of jars of jam, a whole awesome little box of awesome fruits, nuts, wine, etc. $100 or $125 a pop. A beautiful item that you can get that, hey, you need something for your wife, you need something for your mom, you need something for your mother-in-law. This is perfect.
Something a little different every now and then,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect little thing. Now, also in the garden section, we got this beautiful little folk art white wheelbarrow with succulents.
Oh, how cute.
There you go. It's just, and this is again a Brent and Patty John special.
And you said with the succulents.
With the succulents.
Oh, that's a deal.
Succulents included.
Yes.
So, yes. So you can get all of this stuff in the garden section. Again, go to rtlcc.org. Click the green register to bid button. You can look at all the different sections and bid on all of this stuff. All right, folks, keep on bidding. Stay tuned for the live auction. Right underneath, you can see the number that you can text right down there. The number that you can text to bid on live auction stuff once the live auction starts at the conclusion of the broadcast. For now, we're going to head to a quick commercial break, thanking our sponsors. While we do that, refresh the YouTube stream so that you're right on schedule. Bring that cursor over to the right. We'll see you after this commercial break. Again, thanking our sponsors who underwrite the work of Right to Life.
1956, the Farney Automotive Group has been a family-focused business. We're genuinely invested on giving back to our community and offering an unrivaled customer experience, community, service, and family. The Farney Automotive Group, a great deal since 1956.
Hi, I'm Gemma, and on behalf of the Simons family, we would like to congratulate the Cameron siblings, Susie, Paul, Andy, Marianne, and Moke. We are so proud of the work of Right to Life. I love being a part of the young pro-life generation.
And we're back. Thank you all so much. Kopi, I'm glad you woke up from the nap.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You got to get a power nap in during commercials. All right. Now, thank you all so much again for supporting us. Again, stay tuned for the live auction right after this portion of the broadcast. Now, before we get to all that, we want to talk about another really important initiative we're working on at Right to Life of Central California, the Obria Medical Clinics of Central California. This is an initiative that we started at Right to Life, a subsidiary corporation. And here to talk about it with us is Sissy Delana Woods. Sissy is the board chair of the Obria Medical Clinics of Central California. Sissy, welcome to the broadcast.
Hi, John. How's everybody? Hi, Kofi.
Hello, Sissy. Good to see you.
How's everyone doing? You guys are doing a great job tonight. This is so fun.
Oh, thanks, Sissy. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We're having a total blast here. All right, so Sissy, explain to people what this project is, the Obria Medical Clinics of Central California. What is it that we're trying to accomplish here?
Okay, so the Medical Obria Clinic is a national organization that we're bringing here to the Central Valley. It is a women's health care clinic that is opening the doors to show women that we respect them with dignity and respect, to show them that we will care for them in a way during their unplanned pregnancies or their whatever they need for their healthcare, actually. And we're there to support them. And this healthcare will bring a place of safety for these women and a place where we could protect them and care for not just the women with dignity, but also for the baby.
So, Sissy, what was it that kind of spurred this idea? What was the impetus behind it?
Yeah, so I think this has been long coming. I don't think this was something that we spurred. I think this is from everybody who has brought Right to Life to where we are today, from all of the past supporters and you all out there who have gotten us to this point. It's no longer with science backing us and with God on our side. We can't deny that we are now no longer acceptable to stand on the sidelines. We need to get up there in the front lines and help these women and give them a place that we could go and care for them with their health care and provide these services.
Right, and it's so important just because, I mean, there's so many women in the San Joaquin Valley who don't have access to quality prenatal health care, particularly in South Fresno and outlying rural communities. So, and there's a lack of, frankly, charitable clinics to help serve them.
Yeah.
So Obria is going to really fill a big gap there. So now, Sissy, we've been working on this project for a bit. When can we see a new clinic potentially open? I know you and I have been working on this, and we've got some sort of positive steps that we've been working on over the course of the last few months here.
So this is the exciting part, John, is we have, and John, your work has been tremendous through the last couple of months, even through this trial time of where everybody's living in right now. But we've made huge strides forward. We've been working with some local healthcare providers in the valley here, and we're hoping to open our own Obria Central California clinic potentially this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as early as this summer. So.
Yeah, and we've made some really significant strides, and we really would encourage supporters of Right to Life of Central California, stay tuned to our work, to our social media accounts, to our website, our YouTube page, because some developments are going to be happening in this regard, hopefully in the next month or two.
Yes.
where we're really moving towards the likelihood of opening a fully functioning prenatal healthcare clinic for women in the San Joaquin Valley from an authentically pro-life perspective. And again, as Sissy said, hopefully this summer. Well, Sissy, thank you so much for joining us. I know you guys are having your own little Right to Life auction watch party over there.
Everyone's out there getting ready to bid on the live auction. We're very excited.
Awesome, awesome.
So yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Sissy, for joining us. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Our thanks to Sissy Delana Wood. Again, she is the chair of the Obria Medical Clinics of Central California, and we're so glad she was able to give us that update. All right, Kopi. Now, after hearing from Sissy,
sure,
I got to talk to people about another great Right to Life supporter who gave so much to Right to Life, and we need to remember her appropriately, and we really need to remember her during the course of our broadcast. And that person is Debbie Bone. Debbie Bone was not just a supporter of Right to Life. She was a longtime friend, a confidant, a board member, an employee, a volunteer. She meant so much to Right to Life of Central California, and she was one of the key people in helping make our auction into one of the greatest charity auctions in the Western United States. Furthermore, she was also the pioneer for our 300 Club. The 300 Club is basically this club for supporters who want to give us, instead of humongous donations, supporters who could give us $25 a month, which amounts to $300, hence 300 Club. Debbie had this wonderful egalitarian sense, this wonderful understanding that not everyone can give $20,000, $10,000, $80,000, but a lot of people can give a little bit. And there are so many pro-life people in this valley that if everyone pitched in just a little, it could support the work of Right to Life for decades to come. So Debbie was such an important and powerful force in the work of our organization, and her impact on Right to Life of Central California will be felt for decades to come. Debbie passed away this past October from a sudden illness. We were so saddened by her loss, but we know, well, I'm pretty darn sure that Debbie Bone is watching over this organization and still loves us very, very deeply. So in loving memory of Deborah Bone, my friend, longtime supporter of Right to Life of Central California. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and for all of us. All right. Well, Kopi.
Here it is.
On that note, it's time. It's time to draw who wins the David Yurman bracelet. That's it. Now, we've been giving out the tickets for it. So, Kopi,
go ahead and
I'll
spin
ask
it
you
around.
to, I'll spin it around
there you
here.
Go.
There we go.
Awesome.
Now, unlike that NBA draft where the Knicks got Patrick Ewing, we have no frozen envelopes in here.
Nothing
So
like
pull it
that.
out.
All right,
pull it out
sure.
there. All right, there you go. Let's see if you can get it.
Do I have one ticket?
I think you do. I think you got one
there
ticket.
we go.
There we go.
And
okay, so read off the name and the number there, Kopi.
This is Lisa Delana.
Lisa Delana.
Lisa Delana. And I know the family, and it's not rigged, okay? This is legit. Legit.
This was indeed totally
Frank
legit.
and I go back to the age of 4, so this is not rigged. This is for real. Oh, man.
So, yeah, so that's
congratulations, Lisa. Again, thank you for your donation, and enjoy the bracelet.
There you go.
There you
So
go.
Lisa Delana wins the David
There it
Yurman
is.
bracelet. Okay, folks.
Awesome.
We're going to flash back real quickly to our appeal. Again, $6,000, but you know, it's cool. This is over and above what we expect to give. If you can make a straight direct donation to Right to Life of Central California on top of what you're buying from the live auction, from the silent auction, that would be wonderful, and we would so deeply appreciate it. So thank you to all of you who've given directly to the appeal. We're concluding this portion of the evening, and we're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. The live auction is going to come up right after this. And just while we're doing this, I want to thank everyone who helped make this possible. Thank you, Kopi.
Oh, you're my pleasure.
Thanks to the guys behind the camera, all of you guys. You can yell. It's not unprofessional. Hey, there you go.
There they are.
And I want to thank the Farmers Market donors, Doug and Diana Bannock, Rich and Liz DeMera, all of these people who have donated. A special thanks to all these people who volunteered and contributed. Thank you to the board of directors. Wanted to thank the staff. I didn't even know this was going to be up there, but thank you especially to Kristen Moat, to Raphael, to George, Linda, and Catherine for their contributions to this whole thing. Thanks to our technical staff, Liam, Raphael, and Blake. And you know, this has been a pretty fun little night here, Kopi, and it's about to get a lot more fun when we come back with the live auction. So we're going to take a quick break here. Go out, get a glass of wine, take a quick bathroom break, refresh your YouTube feed so that you're as up to date as possible. If you want to try to bid, again, the number to bid is 559-273-2229. That's the number to text if you want to bid. 559-273-2229. And when you bid, include your name, bid amount, and the item number.
And we have 8 awesome items.
8 awesome items.
So be prepared. Be prepared. They're great. You want to bid on all of them, believe me.
Yes. So get your YouTube feed refreshed. Get as close to live as you possibly can. We're going to head to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Kopi, our auctioneer for the evening, David Mock, and I. Well, I'll explain the rules real quickly. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't go away. The live auction is coming up next. Welcome back to the Right to Life of Central California Christmas Dinner and Auction. Welcome. This is the live auction portion of the evening. I'm joined once again by Kopi Soteropoulos. Kopi will be our MC reading off the live auction items for the evening. And we're joined by Mr. David Mock. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, John, I'm glad to be here. See if I can help out and raise some money for the Right to Life.
Absolutely. So David is going to be basically our auctioneer. I'm just going to briefly explain for you all the rules for tonight. So this is a traditional live auction. You can send in your bids. Send in your bids by texting to 559-273-2229. We will monitor the bids as they come in, and we will account for them as they pop up for each of these live auction items. Kopi will read off the descriptions. David will act more or less as the auctioneer. Now, there is a small delay if you're watching on the YouTube stream. There's a small delay. So what we're going to do, instead of saying going once, going twice, sold, we're going to say going once, going twice. That's the high bid. After the high bid comes in, you have 30 seconds, where we're going to wait, account for whatever lag you may have, to wait for another high bid to come in. Now, the person who won at 3, 2, 1, going once, going twice, high bid, that person will have the opportunity to counter at that point. So whoever wins out of that little business will be the winner at the end of the evening. Now, after he says going once, going twice, high bidder, David will just move on. David and Kopi will move on to the next item. So it's a little confusing, but basically what we're trying to do is account for some people are watching on YouTube and they're 2 seconds behind live, and some people are 5 seconds behind live. We just want to account for any discrepancies there. We'd encourage you, refresh your YouTube feed so that you are as live as possible, or drag that cursor as far to the right as you can so you're as live as possible. All right, with that, my work is done. I'm going to hand it over to David and Kopi, and they're going to announce for all of us the first live auction item. Go for it, guys.
All right, here we go.
Kopi, let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The first item. Get ready to enjoy an authentic Irish feast for 14 guests. Your hosts, Richard and Karen Spencer, will welcome you, and you can enjoy your dinner. You'll be serenaded with music. Get ready for good times, great food, and of course, lively conversation. If you have the luck of the Irish, you'll be the top bidder for this magically delicious feast. Date is set right now, Saturday, March the 13th of 2021. This is donated by Richard and Karen Spencer. The value is priceless, my friends, priceless.
It's absolutely
Take it away, Dave.
Kopi, it's absolutely priceless. And the bidding on this one, this is going to be a great time, whoever gets this. Mr. and Mrs. Spencer have got a wonderful place. They're wonderful hosts. So we're going to start the bidding at this at $4,000. And this is a new way to do things. We've got the text messages, 273-2229. Get your bids in, $4,000. This is a steal at $4,000. One of the things, too, that we have to address, Kopi.
What's that?
We are in a different time.
Yes, we
have
are.
got stay-at-home orders, shelter-in-place orders.
Yeah.
This is for 14 folks. Oh, we got a bid.
There we go. We've got a bid for
$4,000. Oh, now, and we've got Mr. Conway at $10,000.
Mr. Conway, good to see you there, buddy.
Mr. Conway is in the clubhouse at $10,000. So the problem with the 14 guests, if we're still under the stay-at-home order, I have it under good authority.
Yes.
That Mr. Spencer is going to offer curbside pickup. So he is going to have curbside pickup. He may even. We're at $12,000.
No name, but that's $12,000.
$12,000.
We'll take
Mr.
it.
Conway is no longer leader in the clubhouse.
Did they sign their check, no name?
That is an anonymous donor at $12,000.
We'll take it. Come on, folks. Place your bids right now. It's a great time, great meal, and the camaraderie, the fun of getting together with 14 of your favorite folks.
And we're going to be out of this by then, the pandemic, out of the shelter in place.
Cross our fingers.
Imagine you come out of this and you're going to be at 14 folks at the beautiful home of Mr. and Mrs. Spencer. It's going to be a great time. So let's get those bids in. We're still at $12,000.
We've got about a little under 2 minutes to go, folks. Let's get call. There you go.
There goes Mr. Conway.
Thank you. $15,000, Mr. Conway, up at $15,000. All right. Can we go 20? Why? Let's not mess around. Just go for it.
We're here to help Right to Life. Let's see if we can't get this to $20,000.
Whoa!
Anonymous
there it
bidder,
is.
$20,000. Now 20,000 is kind of the sweet spot because the next break is $25,000. And Do we get the serenading by Mr. Spencer if we get to 25,000? Is he the one that will serenade?
Well, he will take lessons to be prepared.
I'm
sure.
I think that's what we do. He will sing you a good Irish song. If you go to $25,000,
We're at 20.
Richard Spencer
We're at 20.
is singing.
5,000
Let's get
more. We'll give Mr. Spencer to sing.
$25,000.
Come on.
Running out of time.
We got a minute to go, folks. 1 minute. We can get 25, and Mr. Spencer will sing his heart out.
22.5 to get Mr. Spencer to sing.
Okay.
Curbside pickup if we need be. We've got Mr. Spencer singing. We're at 20,000. Can I get 22.5? Text to 273-2229.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds.
There we go, 26,000.
26
Mr. Conway, we got it.
26,000. It makes me a little bit nervous now, that extra 1,000. I'm not sure who's going to sing with him.
Or he may have to dance, too.
I think that's not a bad thing for the extra 1,000.
Absolutely.
An Irish jig and a song. Done.
Perfect. Now, for 30,000, what can we get? We have 20 seconds left, folks. Come on.
For $30,000, let's
what can we do
get
for
$4 more
that?
$1,000, Mr. Conway, and I think we can get Mr. Spencer.
And Mr. Conway will sing.
Well, he will sing, but we get Mr. Spencer in a leprechaun outfit.
That's it. 10 seconds to go. Let's get 30,000.
10 seconds, 30,000.
8, 7.
Mr. Spencer's leprechaun is priceless.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we've got $26,000.
Awesome.
Mr. Conway is the high bidder.
You.
What a great night that's going to be. Mr. Spencer, you're welcome. Thank you for that. Now, Kopi, on to number 2.
Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, overlooking the Big Sur coastline along Highway 1, a hidden gem with a 4-star rating, 4-star AAA rating awaits your discovery. Now, if you're looking for a charming destination, the Tickle Pink Inn, that's right, in the Carmel Highlands is the place for you. Enjoy your 2-night midweek stay at the inn in Ocean View Suite while taking in the picturesque region. Your stay includes breakfast and an evening wine and cheese reception. We also have included for your dining and shopping pleasure a $200 gift card redeemable at the Pebble Beach resorts, restaurants, gift shops, or spa. Now, this is valid for 1 room for a 2-night stay, Sunday through Thursday, prior to May the 31st, 2021. And it's donated by Tickle Pink Inn. This is a $1,400 value.
Actually, $1,400 is a steal for this.
I'm surprised, only 14.
And by this time, listen, when we get into May, everyone's going to need a break. Midweek is a great time to do it. Kids are going to be back in school. Get the escape in there. Let's start this, Kopi. I think we should start this in the Carmel Highlands at $500.
Start right now. Who's got 500 out there?
We've got a $500 bid already in on this. Can we get to $750?
That's right, $750. Come on, $750 out there. It's a break from the routine.
Listen, and by the time this comes around, I mean, we're all going to need to get away.
Oh, tell me. I think this is going to be a tough one here. People are going to be bidding on this one. It's going to go crazy. We have a little under 3 minutes to go, folks. Come on, you can get in there. Place your bids.
And this, you're already $200 ahead with the
We
gift
got
card.
$750 right there. We got $750 already. We're looking at $750.
Well, we got 2 at $750. So, Rod Christie's, you've got to come up after that. $750. They beat you in on that ahead of time.
Let's go.
Let's see if we
go
can't get this.
Let's just go 1,000. It's only 250 more. Let's get 1,000 out there.
I don't think that's a bad idea. $1,000. This is Carmel Highlands. This is going to be the Tickle Pink Inn.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times fast.
You could get arrested.
You just and my copy has got never mind what my copy has written on it. Tickle Pink Inn, $1,000. Let's see what we can get. Lorraine Salazar.
Lorraine, what's the
Lorraine?
bid?
You got to put the amount in there, Lorraine.
We love your name, we love your phone number, but you got to bid. Come on, Lorraine. Come on, put a total in there. Go for $1,000. Let's go.
And Christensen, we don't have. Just so you know, we can see that you put a number sent to bid, but we don't have. Oh, it is Christensen, not Christie's. All right, we have got
1,000 by at Beijing.
At Majin, we have $1,000.
Nice
All
Armenian.
Right. There we go.
Beautiful.
In space.
Okay, let's go $1,500.
Let's get to $1,500. Listen, we've only got about a minute left on this item.
Right. I mean, it's a $1,400 value, folks. Remember the cause. Remember what why you're bidding. Remember that.
Step to my right. Okay, there we go. All right, we're at $1,000. Let's get this up to $1,500. And good news on the last item, Mr. Conway did come in at $30,000.
He did.
He did come in at $30,000. So let's follow suit with this one and keep this one going up. Let's see if we can't get this to $1,500.
We were at 1,000 right now. Let's go 15. Let's make it 1,500. 1,500. Let's go 50. We have a minute and 10 seconds left.
And this, this is going to be, like I said, we're coming out of the pandemic. This is going to be sometime in May.
Oh, 2,000, Mr. Conway.
We have $2,000 bid,
Mr.
Conway.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Conway is monopolizing the auction so far, but $2,000 at the Tickle Pink Inn. $2,000, Mr. Conway, leader in the clubhouse right there. This is a fantastic spot to go. The Central Coast, you can't go wrong.
45 seconds left. How about 2,000? How about 2,000?
Well, Mr. Conway's in 2,000.
I'm sorry, 3,000.
Let's see if we get $3,000.
That's twice the value.
$3,000. What a cause it's going towards as well.
Remember that.
All right, $3,000. Do we hear it? At $2,000?
We're at 2 right now. Let's go 3,000. Let's go 3,000. 24 seconds left. Come on, let's do it.
2,500.
Okay, there you go.
Let's see if we get $2,500. We're going once. $2,500. We're at 2,000. Can I hear 2,500? Going twice at 2,000.
10 seconds. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, we have got 5 seconds left. It looks like Mr. Conway is 2-0. All right, Mr. Conway is the winner at $2,000 for the Tickle Pink Inn. What a great time that's going to be for him to get away.
Good job. Good job. You said it right.
All right.
Tickle. Wait, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead.
Yeah, let's.
All right, here we go.
The TP Inn.
There we go. There you go.
Hey, Kopi, on to number 4. Number 3.
Number 3. Thank you very much. Hey, Valentine's dinner to remember. Now, dinner at the Delana home, and what a beautiful place it is always a special event. Now, this year's Valentine's dinner will have a surprise theme sure to dazzle the 10 lucky guests. Delicious food, fun party games, and good times await you at the home of Virginia and Frank Delana, where Cupid's arrows will be flying during this fabulous feast. Now, the date is set for right now, February the 13th of next year, donated by Virginia and Frank Delano, and it is priceless. It is priceless. So there you go. Take it away.
So any way you look at this, what is the number one thing that happens around Valentine's Day that freaks everybody out? Getting dinner reservations. You wait to the last minute, you can't get in anywhere, you're in hot water. Right now, you get your dinner reservations done. You have got a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening at Mrs. Delana's. The food is going to be fabulous. Let's see if we can't start this opening bid at $4,000.
Let's go. 4,000. You got 3 minutes to go. Let's get 4,000 right now.
And you've saved yourself, no matter where we're at in the pandemic, no matter where we're at with the stay-at-home, you have got dinner dialed in on Valentine's Day. Day before Valentine's
That's right.
Day. But nonetheless, you're dialed in. $4,000. It is a group of 10. You're saving not only yourself, but you're saving 4 other folks. Oh,
we got
$4,000.
No name. I love that person.
I love Anonymous.
I love that person.
Anonymous bidder at $4,000. Thank you very much. This is going to be a fantastic evening. Mr. and Mrs. Delana are wonderful hosts. This is going to be a heck of a night. And there's a surprise theme.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. It's a surprise theme.
Oh, hold on. Very quietly tell me.
It's going to be a super theme. Right.
Can't say a word.
It's
Okay.
super surprise theme.
Beautiful.
Mr. and Mrs. Delana's home. Let's see what we can do on this. $4,000. Can I get to $5,000?
By the way, Frank and I grew up together. Yeah, but he was on one side of the alley. I was on the other side. I'm serious. Now, this is serious.
Oh, this is a true story.
Yeah, because
All right.
when I came from Greece, Frank was my first friend. I was like 3.5 years old. So there you go.
$7,500, Mr. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Conway. Ask Frank some stories of Frank and I growing up together.
Let's see if we can't get to $10,000.
$10,000 right there.
We've got about a minute and a half left.
4,000.
We got $10,000.
Oh, my goodness. Again, Mr. No Name. Beautiful.
We have $10,000.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go 15. I mean, that's a big meal. You've got, how many, what is it, 10 people? 10 people. Okay.
We have 12, Anonymous at $12,000.
You know what? Let's get 20,000. It's like $2,000 a person, right?
I think you know what? I think we just jump up, Kopi. You're right. Let's go to $20,000.
We have a minute and a half left. A little less than a minute and a half.
Let's see what we can do. The cause can't be any better.
No.
And
absolutely.
especially in this day and age, we need to make sure that we do everything we can to protect the unborn. Let's see if we can't get to $20,000. Right now, we're at $12,000.
Yeah.
We've got a minute left, exactly 60 seconds left. Let's see if we can't get this up. All right, I'll compromise.
What's that?
Let's get to $15,000.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Let's get to $15,000.
It's going to be one heck
See
of
what
a
we can
meal.
do.
And Frank and Virginia are wonderful. You're going to love their home. You're going to love them because they are some of the kindest people on planet Earth. They are wonderful. They are just great.
Now, I know Mr. Delana, so I got to
Yeah.
tell you, if he's your first friend when you came to
From
America,
Greece, yep,
you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
That-
Are
if
you
that's,
kidding?
If that's your first friend,
Yeah.
you're in good stead once you get here to America.
Oh, we had such a great time growing up. Unbelievable. Now, here we go. Let's get 15,000. We're at 12. Let's go 15. We have 30 seconds left. We can do it. 15,000. Somebody out there is going to check in with $15,000. We got 23 seconds left. Let's do it.
I mean, I tell you, this is going to be something. All right, we have got 15 seconds. All right, how about we get to 13,000? We're at 12. Let's get to 13. All right, at 12,000, we're going once.
$15,000, Mr. Conway.
$15,000, Mr. Conway comes in right at the wire. 15,000, Mr. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Conway.
Going once at 15. Do I hear 17.5? Going twice. High bidder, Mr. Conway, $15,000. Mr. Conway is 3-0 tonight, Kopi.
Wow. I'll tell you what, he's going to have some great meals and great times.
He sure is. Good for you, Mr. Conway. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Going on to item number 4.
Oh, that was Spencer?
Ready, here we go. Pickleball for 6. If you've never seen pickleball, it is awesome, man. I've seen people play it. It is one of the nicest sports I've ever seen. Here we go. Lace up your shoes and get ready for a fun pickleball tournament. Enjoy a day with the newest craze sweeping the nation. Pickleball is a game that everyone of all ages can play. Now pick your favorite people to play pickleball on the court and then sit down for a wonderful lunch together. Don't know how the rules of the game? Well, no worries. Don't worry about that. A pickleball expert will be there to instruct you. This will be a day that they'll bring you some of the happiest memories that you will probably remember for the rest of your life. This day for 6 includes lunch and a prize for the lucky pickleball winners. Now, this date will be in the fall of 2021 on a mutually agreed upon date with the donor. It's donated by Hillary and Eric Bell, and it is priceless. It is priceless again.
And let me tell you, not only is this priceless and going to make fantastic memories, giving money to a super great cause, but you are going to be hosted at probably the best treasure. It's in Old Fig. Hillary and Eric Bell have got a beautiful home that they are going, and they're gracious hosts. This is going to be a great afternoon. Anyone at $2,000 would be lucky to get this. Let's start the bidding at $2,000. I'm telling you, I've been to their home. It is extraordinary. It is a treasure of Fresno. Let's start this at $2,000 for a great afternoon of pickleball at the Bells.
And I'll tell you what, I've seen folks play pickleball, and it is so enjoyable, and it's fun. And at $2,000, we got $2,000 already. That is wonderful right there.
We've got 2,000 anonymous so far at 2,000.
$4,500, Marianne Angelo.
Oh, we have $4,500. Marianne Angelello, $4,500.
They know the value of pickleball.
Well, I think Neil's got some skills in a little pickleball.
Good.
But we're at $4,500. Can we get to $7,500? Let's go up $3,000.
Jump it up.
Let's get to $5,000 by anonymous bidder.
Awesome.
Marianne, someone just outbid you. You're at $5,000. And on the night that Marianne's being honored with her siblings, she just gets outbid. Marianne, let's see what you can do.
And now this is for 6. This is for 6.
This is for 6 people.
And this is easily worth $2,000 per person. I think we can go 12.
Oh, well, Kopi, I like the way you're thinking.
You know, I was good at math.
$6,000 for the buyers.
We have $6,000 for Matt and Susie Byers.
We got
$6,000.
A minute and 15 seconds left to go. Come on, let's go 10. Let's go 10. Let's try 10.
$10,000. Who's going to pick this up for $10,000? This is 6 people in Old Fig. Beautiful.
7,500. We're getting halfway there. We can get 10.
From
we can
anonymous.
get 10. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Countdown. 59. 58.
All right. We've got
$10,000,
We've got Marianne and Neil Angelello at $10,000 right now.
Beautiful.
Leaders in the clubhouse. Let's see if we can't get now. Let's go to 15.
Yeah, we got 45 seconds
45
left. We can
seconds to get to $15,000. Again, this is going to be one of those days you're going to remember. You're going to have this is going to be 6 friends, hosted by the Bells. It's going to be a great experience. Let's see if we can't get to $15,000. We got 30 seconds left. I feel bad trying to get somebody off Marianne and Neil's bid, but it is for a good cause.
That's right.
So let's get to $15,000. Let's see if we can't get it up there. We've got 20 seconds left.
Listen, you play pickleball, you're going to laugh all day and have a great time. It's going to bring a lot of joy to everybody and make you happy.
And I think I can go out and say
10 seconds.
The lunch is going to probably be fantastic as well. So you're going to have a super day.
Absolutely.
So we're at $10,000. 10th going once. Do I hear 15? Going twice. High bidder to Marianne and Neil Angelello at $10,000. This is going to be a heck of a day. Kopi, let's see what, and remember, 273-2229 is the number to bid if you want to get in on the action. And we're on to number 5, Kopi.
Number 5, Lakewood Progressive Dinner for 10. You love those progressive dinners. Here we go. A gourmet adventure awaits you and your 10 guests as you are greeted by Jason and Sissy Wood for a cruise around Lake Van Ness. If you never cruised Lake Van Ness, forget the Mediterranean. You want Lake Van Ness. Enjoy drinks and hors d'oeuvres aboard the boat. Next stop, dinner at the home of Joe and Heather Delana, where a wonderful meal and good times will be had by all. Now, there are 2 dates from which you may choose, spring or fall 2021. So there are 2 days there. Donated by Jason and Sissy Wood and Joe and Heather Delana. This is absolutely priceless.
I mean, a boat ride with dinner and a little bit of booze on the boat ride.
Yeah.
Cannot be. Oh, there we go. Can't be bad. And by the way, Sissy and Jason Wood, again, fantastic hosts, as are everyone that's helping out today with Right to Life. Let's see if we can't start this at $4,000. I think this is easily something that's going to go much more than that. But let's start at $4,000.
Yeah.
And then, not only to mention that, but then you're going to end up at the home of Heather and Joe Delana. It's going to be a fantastic night. We're going to, again, this is going to be well-needed mental health therapy coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Opening bid, $4,000.
Let's get it. We can get 4,000 right now. We're about you have about 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. So let's start bidding. Let's get 4,000 right now. A great way to start. Man, Lake Van Ness, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. Not only that, but again, $5,000.
There we go.
We've got Gina and Michael Madrigal at $5,000.
Thank you, Gina and Michael.
All right,
Appreciate
you know what? We've only got 2 minutes left, Kopi, on this one. Let's see if we can't get $10,000. Let's go right to 10 grand.
Absolutely. Let's jump it up to 10 grand. And you guys are going to, can they fish on Lake Van Ness?
I don't know that anyone's going to stop them.
Did somebody say they saw a whale sighting once?
You know what? This should be a thing for Great Day. Go out. Let's see what we can find at Lake Van Ness.
Yeah. What's swimming? What's swimming in Lake Van Ness?
We'll find, you know what?
Yeah.
If we get to $15,000, we'll send Great Day out there and find out on the night of the party. Let's see what we got.
Party animals.
And Sissy Wood just told us, yes, you can fish. So let's find out.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that takes care of that. For $5 grand, man, you can that's $5,000 worth of fish you can get.
Let's get this up off $5 grand, though. Let's get this up to $10,000. Right now, we've got 1:40 left.
We're at 5. We can double that easily.
Let's go. Who's got, all right, let's go to $7,500. Let's see who's got $7,500. Again, this is 10 guests. This is, we got
7,500 coming in. Let's see who did the 7,500.
I think we've got 75.
Yeah, but we'll get it on the board there, which is good.
So, and this is for 10 guests, right? And you're going to have progressive party, start with the Woods, end at the Delanas. It's going to be fantastic. So let's see what we've got. Janine Greck at $7,500.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's go 10.
Janine,
we got a minute, 5 seconds.
We got a minute 5. We need to get to $10,000 on this.
Easily.
Let's see what we can do. This is going to be, again, 10 guests. Jason and Sissy Wood. Maybe you get a couple baseball lessons from Jason as well out there. See if you can't.
Absolutely.
You're in the middle of the lake. You get a bat and a ball and see what you can do.
Yeah, and then go. Retrieve the ball. You swim to it.
And then Joe and Heather Delana. That's going to be a great, great dinner at their house. Heather's a wonderful cook. I don't know if she's going to do the cooking or not that night, but she's a wonderful cook and host. It's going to be great. So let's see if we can't get this to $10,000. We got 30 seconds left.
All right, let's do it.
Greg, you're getting a steal right now at $7,500.
Okay, another 2,500. You got 27 seconds left. Great time on Lake Van Ness. It's just beautiful. It's nice and quiet.
Susie Byers at $10,000.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Fantastic,
Susie.
Susie.
Okay, we got about 15 seconds left. What can we do next?
Well, I think we get to 12.5.
12.5. Let's go.
Janine Grech, 12.5.
Janine Grech at 12.
Janine Grech
we'll
at 12.
take it.
Let's go. We'll take it
We'll
12.
take it.
Now, I hate to do this, but Susie Byers, 15.
15. 2 seconds left.
Susie
2
Byers
seconds.
At 15. We got 5, 4, 3. Susie Byers. Bueller. Anyone? All right. It looks like it's $12,000 to. Oh, wait, no, $12,000, Janine Gregg. Fantastic,
Awesome.
Janine. Thank you so
you.
much. All right, looks like, Cope, we are on to number 6.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, girls just want to have fun in memory of their wonderful friend, Debbie Bone, who was always up for a girls' day out. Eva Latherbach and Kathy Brady will host, Evie will host a day of dining and games for 8 lucky ladies. Your day will start with a lovely lunch in the Stonebridge dining room. After a fabulous lunch with your best girls, you will move to Kathy's beautiful home to play games on the patio overlooking the lake. This will be the ultimate for girls who just want to have fun. Again, a wonderful day out from Evie Lauterbach and Kathy Brady. Boy, it's going to be a party. Take it away. And this is, by the way, this is set for Thursday, October the 14th, 2021. Donated by Evie, of course, and Kathy. And this is priceless.
And you know, Kopi, this one really hits 3 great points.
What's that?
Great to honor the memory of Debbie Bone. What a fantastic tribute to pay to Debbie. You get to donate to Right to Life, and you're going to have a day that makes tremendous memories. So you're hitting 3 wonderful things with one item. Because of this, it's so special in so many ways, let's start this bidding. Ladies' Day Out, $10,000.
There you go. We can do it. You
and
can
let's
do
see
it.
if we can get $10,000. A great way to honor Debbie Bone and all the work she did for Right to Life, all that she's done for everyone in this community. We start at $10,000. You get to create memories on that day, and you get to have a great experience.
And her legacy lives on.
And it does. And what a tribute. Oh, and we have an
10,000.
anonymous bidder at $10,000. Thank you so much. I think we go. Let's see if we can get to 12.5. We still have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No need to sound the alarm
12.5
yet.
coming up next.
12.5 coming up next. Who's got that? Susie Byers, you did miss out on the last one. Just saying. 12.5 is where we're at. Let's see what we can do here, Kopi.
Okay, we got about 2 minutes to go now. I know there's quite a few people out there. Here we go.
We have. It looks like we've got Delana. I'm not sure which Delana that is, but we've got Delana in at 12,500.
Beautiful. 1,500. Let's go.
15,000.
15,000.
Let's go $15,000 on this. 8 ladies. Wonderful Stonebridge, which is a beautiful property. That's going to be a great day. Let's see if we can't get this up to 15,000.
This is for 8?
This is for 8.
Oh my God, that's going to be a party.
This is going to be a heck of a party.
14,000.
Oh, we're at $14,000 again by anonymous.
We
All
have
right.
a minute and a half. I bet you we can double that. We can get to 25,000 by the time we get to.
Well, okay.
time's up.
Then let's go to $20,000. Who's got $20,000 for a lunch with 8 of your friends? You're going to be having a great time. Evie Lauterbach and Kathy Brady donated this. It's going to be fabulous hostesses. Let's see if we can't get this up. Let's go to $20,000. Who's got it? Oh.
For which item?
Nope, that's not our. Okay. Oh, we got Delana at $15,000.
15 grand right there.
All right.
Delana.
Then let's go. Let's.
Okay, we got a little less than a minute. Let's go 20. Let's try 20. See if we can cap it out.
Let's get to $20,000. See if we can't get to $20,000. We're at 15 right now. I bet we can get $20,000, Kopi.
I know we can because remember, in memory of Debbie Bone. Remember that.
No, and listen, in October, it's almost 11 months from now.
Yeah.
But you're going to be in October. It's going to be a wonderful weather, great time. And again, it's something to look forward to, right? We all need a little something to look forward to.
30 seconds.
And honoring Debbie's memory, this is going to be a great day. We're at 15,000 with the Delanas. Not sure which of the Delana crew, but we got the Delanas.
Maybe they all show up. It'll
Maybe
be
they
a
all
heck of a party.
Well, all the Delana girls.
Yeah.
Lisa, Sissy, Gemma, you got them all coming,
Well,
right?
it will be a party. They're great family. Okay, you got about a little more than 10 seconds.
Can
to
I
go.
get 17.5? We got 10 seconds left, 17.5. 17.5 from anybody.
Out there, we can do
16.
it.
How about 16?
5 seconds.
4 seconds. 3, 2. All right. High bid. There we go. Delana, the 6. I think it's 6 Delana girls. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. It's item 6, Delana. Never mind.
There you go.
$15,000 to the Delanas for the girls just want to have fun. What a great thing. Thank you to the Delana family. Kopi, we are on to number 7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all aboard the party barge. Are you ready for this? Captain Kevin and First Mate Sarah will take you out for an excursion on beautiful Millerton Lake on their family party barge. 10 guests will board the double-decker a pontoon boat and cast off from the marina dock for a day of summer fun. Now, take a plunge into the lake, or slip down the slide from the boat's upper deck, or perhaps get pulled behind the boat on a raft. Maybe just chillax. How's that, baby? Chillax, which means chill and relax.
Both together.
Yeah. Under the shade canopy, sip an adult beverage, enjoy appetizers and lunch from Ovidio's. Now, you decide how to spend your 6 hours on the lake that are sure to fly by pretty quick. Get ready for boatloads of fun. Now, this is available on a mutually agreeable date with donors, food, and beverages provided. Can't beat that deal. Donated by Kevin and Sarah Goring, Ovidio's Italian restaurant. Once again, priceless, ladies and gentlemen.
And it is priceless. What a day that's going to be. You basically get 6 hours, you're getting 2 3-hour tours. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. Let's start this one out. I want to get more people. Let's start at $1,500.
Sure, let's get the bidding going.
Kevin and Sarah Goring, this is a great item. If you've ever been up to Millerton, which I'm sure most people in Fresno at some point have, but to spend it on the lake with your friends.
We're at $1,500. Craig, Kathy and Craig Horn.
There we go.
Thank you, Kathy and Craig.
$1,500. Let's go up to $3,000. Let's see if we can't double that. Get to $3,000. This is going to be a heck of a day. Again, we're coming out of this crazy time. We're coming out of this weird socialization. What a great thing to look forward to. Take 10 of your friends, head up to Millerton Lake, and be hosted by Kevin and Sarah Goring. This is going to be a great day. So let's see if we can't get to $3,000.
Here we go, $1,500. We got $1,500.
Okay, so we are still at $1,500. Let's keep it moving. Let's see if we can't get to $3,000. That would be great if we could. $3,000 would be an amazing result on this item. Let's see if we can't do it. Again, this is a mutually agreeable date, Kopi. So anytime in the summer, Sissy Wood, $3,000. There you go. All right.
You know what's fun about this thing? They got that slide.
Well, listen.
From the top level down into the lake. That is awesome.
I mean, what's fun about it, too, a party barge. I mean, how do you go wrong with a party barge?
You don't.
Millerton Lake, summertime.
Food.
Can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
All right, so we're at 3,000. We got 1:45 left. Let's see if we can't get this. I feel $5,000 out there.
I can see that.
Let's go to $5,000, see what we can do. And then we're going to, I think that's got to be it. $5,000. Let's see what we can do to get this up. You're 6 hours, 10 people. This is a steal at $5,000.
I'll tell you what, how about, slipping down the slide like we said, or perhaps being pulled behind the boat on a raft.
And
that ought to be, and then you can fall off, they'll come pick you up again, and you can do it again, and you'll say, man, am I having a great time.
And don't forget, it's lunch and appetizers by Ovidio's, which is a fantastic restaurant here in town. It's been here forever.
Can't beat a deal like
can't
that.
go wrong.
We're at 3,000, let's hit 5. We got a minute to go, folks. 1 minute to go. We can hit 5 right there. We can hit 5. Somebody out there,
if you missed out on the Lake Van Ness, this is another lake, another party barge.
A little bigger.
A little bigger.
Yeah.
Well, if Lake Van Ness was the Mediterranean, this is the
This is the
take
your pick.
I don't know. This is the bigger sea than the Mediterranean. You know that one.
I saw that on the map the other day. It was called the bigger sea.
The bigger sea than the Mediterranean. That is Catholic education for you folks.
You were very smart.
I am. I appreciate that. Anyways, let's
30 seconds.
Let's get to $5,000. Let's go 5,000. All right. Let's get to 3,500. Sissy Wood, leader at 3,000. Let's get to $3,500. Let's get this up. Again, this is 10 folks.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. All right, we're at 10 seconds left. Sissy is leader at 3,000. Do I hear 4,000? Let's go. 4,000. We're going once, going twice. I think we've actually been more than twice.
Yeah.
All right. Sissy Wood, $3,000. Item 7, the all aboard the party barge. Sissy, thank you, and Jason very much.
Thank you.
Have a great 3-hour tour twice. All right, Kopi on to 8.
Here we go. Number 8. Host a stress-free dinner party in your own home. How about that? Can you combine that? Stress-free, host, unbelievable. Here we go. Have you ever wanted to have people over for dinner, but you, didn't want to do the work? Well, I know quite a few. You could order Uber Eats or DoorDash, or you could just be the winning bidder of this item. Ready for this? Give Right to Life and your guest list. They will send out beautiful invitations for you. Pardini's will cater this delicious meal in your home for up to 10 people. When you're talking Pardini's, you're talking the best. Now,
Of course, they're going to delicious dinner in your home for 10 people. They'll do the cooking, serving, and the cleanup. You have all the fun that you want. You don't have to do anything. 6 premium bottles of wine are included. This is for 10 people.
This is the last item.
That's right. Now, of course, this will be on a mutually agreed date with the donors. Expires 1 year from the date of purchase. Donated by Jim Pardini and his family. Great people there, big hearts. And, of course, it is priceless.
It is priceless. And remember, get your text in to 273-2229. And look, out the gate, we have $2,000 from an anonymous bidder. Out the gate. And now listen.
Pardini's,
Kopi,
$5,000. Let's hear it.
Pardini's, you've got, we're 2,000. We got 2 people at 2,000. So far the leader is 977. That number, $2,000 still. But listen, you got 10 people, 6 bottles of wine, $3,000 up right now from anonymous. Let's double that. Let's get to $6,000. Who's got $6,000? We've got $3,100. All right, there we go, 31. Let's get to 4. Let's get to $4,000. Heather Delana, $3,500. Perfect. Now let's take that 35 and let's get 35. Let's go from 35. Let's go to $4,500.
3,800. We got 3,800. No name. I love those. I love
the no name. Right, the anonymous one keep coming in. $3,800. And listen, you've got 10 folks. They do the cleanup.
Let's go $5,000. That's easy. $5,000.
$5,000.
Up to 5. We can do $5,000. You got about 2.5 minutes left.
Heather Delana, you got outbid. You got Sissy on the Lake. You got. Are you going to get the Pardini dinner, Heather? Let's go $5,000. Matt and Susie Byers just went $5,000.
Awesome.
Let's go, Heather Delana, $7,500. Can I get $7,500 from you, Heather? Joe, just look away. Heather, $7,500. Can we do it? We're at $5,000 still with Matt and Susie Byers. Let's get to $7,500. Remember, they do the cleanup, the cooking, the serving, 6 bottles of premium bottles of wine. And how do you go wrong with Pardini's?
You don't. That's the best.
And again, in this crazy time, what a nice thing to have them come and do it at your home where you can be safe, you can have your friends over, and again, great memories. We are at $7,500 right now. We're at $7,500 from an anonymous.
You have about a minute and a half, folks. A minute and a half. We can hit 10 grand.
Last item of the auction. Yeah. You guys have been generous and great. All this is going to the great cause of Right to Life. Let's get to $10,000. Let's get to $10,000.
We're at $7,500 right now. We have a minute and 15 seconds left.
Heather Delana, $7,500. Let's go. Anonymous at $7,500. Let's get to $10,000.
You don't have to clean up. You don't have to cook. It's a party.
We have a minute left. And you're going to spend, we're still at $7,500. Let's see if we can't get this up. Let's go $8,500. Let's see if we got $8,500 out there.
You got 53 seconds left. Let's go.
And this is the last item. You guys have been so generous in everything that you have done tonight for Right to Life. But let's see if we can't get this from $7,500 to $8,500. I think we can do it. We've got 39 seconds left.
But who's counting?
Well, technically, we are. We're counting. But let's 32 seconds left. So far, $7,500. Is that where we're going to end at $7,500? This is a great night.
Again, for 10 people, a beautiful dinner by Pardini's.
Mr. Conway just came in at $10,000.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Conway, thank you once again. We're at $10,000. What about $12,500? We have 10 seconds left. Can I get $12,500? $12,500. We've got 6 seconds left. 4, 3, $12,500. Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Going once? Going twice. High bidder, $10,000, Mr. Conway.
Thank you, Mr. Conway.
And what a fantastic night that's going to be for you, Mr. Conway. Thank you once again. All right, we would like to congratulate everyone for watching the broadcast tonight. You've all got a chance for your final and highest bid. We know the technology isn't perfect, but we want to make sure we didn't miss anyone's text. So if you've still got a text you want to send in for one of the items, you text to 559-273-2229, but you got to get your name, the amount, and the package number.
Wonderful. Now, I know we have all gotten better at using technology, but it's not perfect. Okay, here is our, not yet. We'll bring it up in a second, the final list. Yeah, we'll bring that up.
Silent auction is going to be open until Sunday at 7 p.m. So to tomorrow at 7 p.m. So you can still go to the silent auction. You can still find all those great Christmas gifts. I looked at the silent auction earlier. They've got some fabulous items on there. Take a look at that. Remember, all of your donations are going to the Right to Life of Central California. Can't say any more about it. Here we go.
Okay. Well, folks, I think that just about does it for our Christmas dinner and auction. Thank you all so much for everything you've done, for all of our live auction bidders who have bid and supported us, for all of you who are still contributing to the silent auction. Again, as they were saying, keep giving to the silent auction. The silent auction sections are going to be open until tomorrow at 7 p.m. Our big thanks to everyone who helped make this auction possible, to all of our sponsors, our donors, our underwriters, our volunteers, our staff, everybody. Thank you all so much for your work. That's going to do it for us. We're looking forward to seeing you next year in the convention center. God bless. We'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.